Let's do it. Just watching me, I Vinch now. Been pretty Vinch. Oh, they're playing right now? BL Cosmo looks like a stylistic clash. This, they need to fix this, that you cannot move around on the minimap. Tactical pauses will be a thing. No Derm. I have never watched... Oh, I haven't watched any of them. I've seen some highlights, like clips that show up on Reddit and such. When things... like events, but... I just cannot watch women's football. It's the same reason I cannot watch Norwegian football. The quality just isn't what I want it to be for it to entertain me, right? It's the same reason I cannot watch Nile's tournament games. You know? It's nothing to do with them. It's just, you know? Yikes. Yeah, like I said, it's just not, like, I don't get entertained. I mean, like I said, it has nothing to do with women's football specifically. It's the same thing. Yeah, maybe I have a wood back here. It's the same thing regarding watching Norwegian football. Top division in Norway. Like, I'm not entertained watching it. Because the quality just isn't as good as quality that entertains me. Nila is just an easy target, okay? And Nila also is very good with Galgan humor. So he will embrace it himself as well. Don't see any deer. Let's just scout Danny Boy then. They definitely did a good job making deer a little bit further away. So it's a bit harder to like justify just like, oh, I found a deer, I pushed deer, you know? I like that. It shouldn't be like mandatory thing to do every game. It should be a choice. These poles. We know where he is at least, he should be down here. We can pay attention to when he takes the boar, which direction it runs. I feel like I'll be playing... What will I play this game? Probably Kavash is his natural stop station in Castle Age because we're against poles. Poles are a bit unpredictable. They can play Archer opening, for example, and it's fine. They can play Scouts opening and it's fine. They can on paper play anything. It's just you're a bit vulnerable if you're trying to go too greedy with the full arc. Ooh, there's actually a double deer up here. And a dock. Could do... nah. If there wasn't a woodline there, I would have done a mill there to take the shorefish as well. This seems more like I do a TC here and I can take the deer rather than anything else. Pond fishbone. If I was Malay, I would do it. So 20 pop. 2 militia drush into range and adapt. We might also do a stable at some point. Let's do a second lumber camp as well. Actually, then I cannot afford a drush. Okay, we're committed. Maybe I just open scouts. That gives us a natural transition to cow archers as well. Having the stable already for bloodlines and such. Oh, I may have messed up though. I might not have enough food here since we're not... Oh yeah, I'm not pushing deer. Ah, should be fine. Not the perfect build, but it'll work. There was a $100,000 prize pool for top 32 on ladder every 4 months with a tryhard. course, suddenly ladder means something. But then ladder would have to also have a very serious monitoring, right? For trading, point trading, smurfing, dodging, right? There will be so many things that have to be monitored then. So it's definitely unrealistic, but yeah, of course. If there was any incentive to take ladder seriously, I would. I think ladder lost its charm the second people started making multiple accounts. Like that's where I lose interest in ladder, when there are multiple players with 4 different accounts, 3 different accounts, even 2 different accounts, right? Because suddenly, of course I get that you do it because the queue times and such, but suddenly we're in a situation where... Oh no. Did he see me? I don't think he saw me. Suddenly we're in a situation where you will lose to player. Like, let's say Hera has a Smurf or a second nickname, and you lose to him. His second nickname might be lower elo than yours, and suddenly you're losing 20 points. Where if you played against his main nickname, you would lose 3 points, you know? That it loses its credibility as a competitive ladder, in my opinion. Because the rating gain and loss isn't accurate. And that's why I don't think you can just take the ladder serious in any way. I think I'm gonna stop on 2 scouts only and just add skirms. Since he's doing walls into like on range. He will expect me to build more. Oh, he's coming really fast. I think I need 1 more. We'll do 1 more. This is so not worth it for him, I think. Wasn't really worth it for me either, to be fair. But I lost 1 scout, he lost 1 archer. It's okay. Could have been worse. Thought you're playing a ladder again for a change? You know, I would have played Rage if there was a Rage lobby. Ladder is still fun, right? I still enjoy ladder, but I go through phases where I prefer... When I have like a 4 best of 2 and 1s to play, I don't really feel like grinding ladder at the same time. He goes there. He might trap himself. He seems to be fully walled. Oh, just about. Anyway. Ladder is good for live, Rage for YouTube at night. Fair. Devs should do something about the matchmaking algorithm. They have already changed something. Like on average now, we get games faster on the higher elo. So they have already changed something. Don't know how many units he may have sent there. Or if he even sent units there. Guess I should wall the top side. I don't have a tracking of his army right now. Saw those deer run. I don't think he's there. The question now is, do I greed and not do fletching until I need it, for example? This doesn't hurt to have some crossbows early castle age. Greed, of course. Of course. What else? I mean, he went super early, pretty much full walled, right? So it was a bit hard for me to justify going to army heavy as well. He doesn't have fletching either, so should be no serious threat. At least right off the bat. And looks like he's sticking with more ranged units. So, oh, he has a back gold that he's using. So I think I just play regular ranged units myself. Should be up slightly actually, his poles... yeah, I still think we should be up slightly faster. Late inflaming cam is always an option, of course. Of course it is. I'm still not fully wall on the left, so I want to place a TC there. To kind of secure that angle. TC on the stone here would be great as well. Question is, do I also do more skirms? I guess we go aggressive. Don't think I've been housed this game, by the way. That's a world record thing for me. A little bit scared of a counterattack coming in at an awkward time. We'll use our scouts to try and confirm that. But that's not gonna happen, rather. You think you'd do better with high risk stress and tourneys if you did it more frequent in ladder games? You'll always do better with things you do on more frequently, right? This goes without saying. This should be good. Thought I had more wood in the bank. Going straight for the seed workshop. I should be able to deny it. He doesn't have enough fills there. Oh, okay, he has enough fills now. No, I don't know where his army is. Is there a counterattack happening someplace? That's why I kind of want to keep my crossbows at home. It could also be a case of him just making a tech switch. The farm is almost empty. Not worth anything. He has a 1 HP farm there. 1 food farm. Ooh, there's a little bit of a cheeky counterattack. Oh! Don't go there. I think we send you guys back. Be a little bit of an awkward situation to deal with. Oh, eat the town center, by all means. Be my guest, Danny boy. Should have enough to defend this though. With my wood income. Oh, he's taking more damage than I thought he would. I think in the end we're happy with this. We know he has a mangan already. I think in the end I'm very happy with how this is playing out. I need another easy spot. Woodline, lumber camp, those things. Guess we could try and just break out. What was bullying Daniel? We all have different hobbies, okay? Alright. I'm gonna have some idle time. I will need to spend a fair bit of wood now to stabilize my food economy. Because with all that idle time and the sheep running out, we will not be able to afford villagers non-stop. Something that was considered OP Civ a couple of years back is not so OP anymore. Which one are you referring to? Bulls? Bulls still have some incredible strength in them. Okay. Okay, food eco is coming along nicely. Guess I can. I haven't lost many units, so I could justify just greeding. Get a castle up, make a switch to Keshik, and enjoy life. I think that's what we're gonna do. I think he has 2 TC. We should have an economic advantage as well. I expect anyway. He does have 3 TC now. Do I go cast it up on his face? Probably not. I don't think he has too much army himself. I don't think I have to worry too much about what's happening here. Like, about aggression, rather. Okay, what's my plan? My plan is to switch into Keshik. Let's do some outposts. I'll pick up some relics. Oh. He's switching into skirmishers. My Keshik switcher is on point. Don't have much for upgrades though. Can I just run in here? Ah, let's wait, we need armor upgrades. Where are those tools? Ooh. I swear there was a mangonel here. Loadout is with me. He's always with me. Kind of. Don't think... Well, he doesn't. He's not having units, right? He probably has similar-ish economy to us. Maybe still even worse. But the fact he just doesn't have units is still gonna very likely come and bite him in the butt. Let us go imp. Could afford it. I'm also trying to get into the habit of doing more of those secondary mining upgrades. Since they are cheaper now, I think it makes a lot more sense. Why did Hankart get queued up behind Villager there? Insta-convert. Yikes. That is a no bueno TC spot for him in my opinion. So Talib. Take the front stone first. That's the one that we might not have access to later. Surprised he didn't drop a castle himself yet. I'm not really sure what his game plan is though. At the moment. He has ballistics. Okay, now we see the stables. I see. I'm gonna try to play only Keshik. I think it would make sense to also do a little bit of Cav Archers. But I would like to try to see how good Keshik does here. I think it also would make sense to like stonewall this gate there. All that good stuff. I'm addicted to castles on hills, as we know. Flaming Camel. You do tempt me. I will admit. It definitely is tempting. What? Danny boy, let's fight! No! You boom all of these folwark just to resign like this? Most obvious transition here. Keshik are pretty sweet though. You get gold as well, and their stats are pretty good. Keshik Cavalry Archer is probably the absolutely best composition for Tatars. Tatars. It was a smooth game. He's giving us all the maps and relics for free. But he went for the wall, siege workshop, defense, and counterattack, right? With the early castle age. It's a very common approach. Where you just like, okay, since he's pressuring me here, I probably don't want to fight him straight up. So I'm just going to make a siege workshop at home. And then I'll hopefully try and get some damage with my army on the counter. He was very close to getting serious damage, right? So it was possible, but... I think... with Tatars it's so nice. I just built those extra theses, right? And suddenly I have 4 sheep for free. That I can just put my Will Stepper idle on.